Pooja's like, I'm gonna start this video and give it to her, and she's like, my hair, everything,
My
no,
hair does not look
I can't
good."
do it. She got super shy and bashful. Today we're at the National Museum here in Sri Lanka, in Colombo. We're going to explore finally. Check this out. So we just finished breakfast. There's a nice place across the street. The brown bean coffee. Cheap, good little breakfast. We were happy. It literally like looks right at the museum, which is nice. So yeah, we don't know too much about this. This is the National Museum, and it's supposed to be a lot of good stuff in here. And then in the back, it's the National Museum of National History.
It's not national.
So they just like shove national in there as many times as they want. So $1,200 for this museum. In the backside, there's the National Museum of National History, and that's another $300. You get one big ticket for $1,500. So we're gonna check it out. Then we're gonna go cruising around the rest of Colombo today and see what we can do. So far, super impressed by the museum. It's quite large, a lot of cool stuff, lots of metalworking. Then you get into sculptures, metalworking, and then stones. They had these huge wall-mounted guns that you saw. All that stuff was like stolen from Sri Lanka though by the Dutch way back when. So just donated again.
And bought some stuff back. Their own stuff.
There was some, what was it?
It was a gun that was stolen by the British people, and then they sold it back to Sri Lanka.
And then they sold it back to Sri Lanka. So, you know, really making the money there. But this is super impressive. I mean, we're in the painting section.
But the painting section is pretty cool. I wish I had one of these in our home.
She was like, I want this one. I want to put this one in the house over here. It's like 25, 30 feet tall. She's like, no problem. Like, no.
Why would I want to put some normal ass painting in my house when I could put something that goes to the museum?
They also had a section dedicated to like the history of people living in Sri Lanka way long ago. So some burial sites. Then all the pilgrimage sites, Buddhist sites. Now we know exactly where we want to go here in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, I think we should have come to the museum first. That, like, you know, we could plan it better, but it's still not too late.
Like Sigiriya area, and then north of Sigiriya, there's like
some like that. The place name starts with P, Polo or something.
Polo Navara or something. But there's a lot of old Buddhist pilgrim sites there, so we want to go there.
Towards the north?
Towards the middle of the country, northern middle part of the country. So museum so far, thumbs up for me. What do you think?
I love it.
Wow, look at that ferret. I love it. Okay, on to the rest of the museum. Made it to the agriculture section, looking at all their old practices here, rice, tools, everything. It's pretty cool. This museum is like really surprisingly big. Finished the museum, we made it through. How long do you think it took? Hour and a half? Probably an hour and a half, I think, to go through the entire thing, which was well worth it. We enjoyed it. Lots of little exhibits. Even the architecture inside is really nice. So it goes through like the entire history. I mean, there's stuff from Sri Lanka, of course, and then Ceylon before Sri Lanka, and then the British rule, and then there's the Dutch ruling and all this kind of stuff, or occupation, I guess. And so different coins, weapons, natural history. Agriculture was the last section that we just went through. Some of the reviews online are like, it's not that good, it's too hot, it's blah blah, too expensive, but I think $1,500 was a good price. No? What do you think?
Yeah, we got the ticket. So for the two museums, it's a combined ticket, so it's $1,500. For the museum, only for foreigners, it's $1,200. But for locals, it's still cheap. It's for school students, it was like 20 rupees.
I tried to tell the guy Pooja was a student, but
well, I don't speak Sinhalese, so
I think it was more about your age than being.
I think I look like school students.
You think you look 12 years old?
I look like a grade 10 student.
No. So now we have the Natural Museum to go to. Had to pit stop for some ice cream and some water.
Yeah.
And I have chocolate all in my face. So off to the next museum. I got yelled at by the trash guy. Threw some plastic into the wrong bin, and he just went off on me. So whoops. Even outside on the ground, it's really nice. There's some old like boating stuff. There's some cannons. Where's the cannon at? Show you. There's a big tree, architecture, cannon over there. So, yeah, really cool. Pooja's with all of her friends over there. What do you think, madam?
Lame.
Not a fan of this section?
No, there's nothing interesting. I mean, I had like some cool sci-fi museum.
Nothing. Disappointed.
I don't know what I was expecting.
You don't want to learn about secondary growth. So this part of the museum is definitely more for like school children. Bugs, amphibians, lizards, the Earth's core, fossilization, snakes. Look at all these. These are cool. That one, common garden lizard, spectacled cobra. You like cobras? No. Snakes, everything. What? You finally found something you like? What do you think of these snakes? What do you mean?
I like the snakes, but it gives me the creeps too at the same time.
This large speckled cobra is
No,
dangerous.
The smaller ones are giving me the creeps.
Definitely more for students, I think, but 300 rupees, can't complain too much. Where are you? I guess start there.
Yeah, that was where I was getting instead of saying how it is. So we're in Tea Lounge by Dilmah. I ordered this watermelon sugar, and then it came with the fancy berry and watermelon barbecue sort of stuff. I don't know what to call that, but yeah. And he didn't order the plum and berry. It's okay.
We're in the one at Port City, and you can see super nice, super colorful. It's like this industrial type of architecture. They got the like steel poles, high-rise ceiling, and then of course the drinks are really good. We had some caramel coffee cake or something. It was really, really good. Super impressed, happy about that. We just stopped here for a little snack before we go to the lighthouse at the Port City. We're gonna finish up here and then we're gonna show you the lighthouse. My friend, we're at the last stop for the day. Tried to go to the lighthouse. In the pictures, it looks so massive, 100 feet. And it's just like this little tiny thing, you can't do anything, so. But right next to it, there's a pagoda. And it's like arched up over the street, the highway kind of thing. So this is our last stop. And surprise, surprise, there's this really cool like maritime museum here. Free to go, they got some cool stuff, a bunch of like model ships. And then my friend back there, that scuba diver, so. Just a quick check here. It is free in this museum. Supposedly the pagoda is free as well. So we're excited about that. And yeah, it was a little moldy in here. Pooja didn't even want to come in with me. She's sitting over there. It is moldy. It's wet and damp and stinky. So we're gonna climb up. The only thing, it looks like it's nothing but stairs. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 stories of stairs we had to climb to get to the top. Pooja is excited, ready, willing, only wants to check out her hair and everything like that. So last stop, we'll meet you at the top if we make it. Hopefully we make it. Feel like Rocky Balboa. Where is she? Slowly coming up, slow and steady. Wins the race. This place is really impressive. I'm glad that we made the walk up like the 10 stories or whatever. It's really, really big. It's quite echoey, but it is impressive. I mean, look all the way to the top. Woo. I gotta walk clockwise actually. And so all at the top is like the Buddhist history, different Buddhist places I think in Sri Lanka. It looks like Kandy. And then Polonaruva, that's where we actually want to go soon because we've seen like, after go to the museum this morning, there were really, really nice places there. So I think that will be like one of our last places in Sri Lanka that we go. And I'm pretty excited. We haven't done very much, but we've been hanging out in Colombo, seeing a lot of stuff, seeing cool things like this. We almost didn't come just because like the lighthouse sucked, and then we thought this place would be closed, but no. And you can see out over the ocean, out over like Port City, and see all the cargo places, all the shipping containers coming in. I would recommend coming here at least. You can skip all that other stuff that we saw, but this place, go to Dilmah and then just like come right over here and be impressed because it is nice. So let's go. I'll show you we're quite high up here. I'm gonna lose my hat, it's so windy. Probably can't even hear me because it's so windy, but you can see everything, all the shipping car. All right, after some technical difficulties, Pooja's phone is literally always full, and it was like, you ran out of memory. She has videos from like Jaipur and like all these weird videos from way long ago. And she's like, I'm gonna use it one time 3 months from now, so like I need it right now. I'm just like, move it to a hard drive, move it somewhere. And she's like, meh. So now everything is just getting put on my phone. So I have no storage, but I think we're done for the day. We're currently sitting on the floor in this really nice pagoda, and yeah, I mean, you can see, like I showed you earlier, all these really cool paintings all the way around. I'm impressed. Pooja?
I'm impressed too. Worth it. Free of cost. Just had to walk 10 minutes in the sun.
And up the stairs.
Up the stairs. You didn't even have to walk. The wind just pushes you in the direction.
It's really windy, so it was a little bit scary. Thought we were gonna get blown off the edge, but it's nice, good view. It's a little bit out of the way though. It's like right next to this, like the Navy base kind of thing. So like you have to walk all the way around the Navy base, which kind of sucks. But yeah, Colombo has some cool things to see, but I think now we have seen everything. That's it. That's all we got for today. Took you around Colombo. Museum, really cool. Just see the first part, don't see the second part. Natural history part, not worth it. At the very end though, there was one really cool part. They had like the skeletons of a bunch of different animals. They had a blue whale in there, which was like, I think 65 feet long, they said. By far the coolest part. Worth the 300 rupees if you just go there. Everything else, not so much. So that was cool. Then we went to, we went and got some shirts exchanged at a place called what? Daydream. It's this local brand here. Pooja bought me a shirt, and it was a little bit tight, a little skin tight, and it was a little see-through, so you could see like my little nips, my nips point popping through.
Going to vlog you.
It was a little nippy action out there. So exchange, I got a better one, and then we went to Dilmah. This Dilmah is really nice down here in Port City. Very colorful, the whole place, not just Dilmah, but like that one street there is very like European vibes of like architecture and everything. So a lot of good little bars and restaurants, I think, are in that area. And then lighthouse, just walk right by it, say, oh, cool, and come to the pagoda, and it'll be good. So that's it. That's our day. That's what we've done. We've seen it. You've seen it. So pretty cool. Pooja she's just no words. She's so impressed by this place. All right. See you later. Bye.